to Bradley Pinion to get this one going. And we're underway in Caesars Superdome. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
This is Alvin Kamara with it. He was almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Ryan Diablo there on the tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. An aggressive call on second.
Ready.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Down. Rocco 80. Cheers, Lion. Hurt.
Throw left side, caught by Shaheed. Still going inside the 35. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a 6-0 lead right away. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Rupee's extra point is good. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Reed now to kick this one away. It looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Football on that 47-yard line. 1st down. Throwing for the pistol. Penix. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. Finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
1st down from the red zone. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively forcing completion.
The incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Penix working from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. Penix here from the gun. He finds OBJ. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
1st and
I have loved this opening script. Aggressive, taking your shots. You know, the numbers tell you get an explosive play on a drive. In the NFL today, you're typically going to score. With that shot down the field, well, they're knocking on the door in the red zone.
Robinson is in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons finish off their opening drive. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Young Hui Koo on for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Shaheed now to return. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there, and that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Saints to the line now, first and 10. Willis now. This is reeled in by Taysom Hill. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Stopped on the play by the rookie from Tennessee.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Give on second to Camaro. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
34-yard line. A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Dragon 60. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
Looking from the gun. It's Willis. On the move. Headed right. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack.
Gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Here comes the Saints punting unit. Back deep for the Falcons, Jamal Agnew. He's hit before he can get anything on that return.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Ready up.
First and 10 now from the 30. Now Penix off the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And after one play of this drive, he might already be in trouble. It's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Never ever a great look when your quarterback's picking himself up a few seconds into a drive. We're going to need a lot more fight on 2nd down. A whole lot of yardage to get this back on track.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Launches one deep downfield. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play. And you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. From the shotgun, Penix. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. First time this game they've looked to him, and they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And this will be his first effort of the contest. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. Takes this in at the 25. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Buffalo 18, 60, 79 Broncos. Go.
Lewis in the pistol. It's caught left side by Bailey. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
It was as if the defense knew what play was coming. That was a play they knew they could defend, and boy, did they ever, stopping it right at the line of scrimmage.
Okay, ready?
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Track him 60.
The play fake now, ready to throw. Coverman is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
You and I know, Kate, it's on average about 60 to 65 plays a game, somewhere between 10 and 12 third downs. And what you don't want to do is start 0 for 2 in that column.
They'll send out the punting unit. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Here we go.
First and 10, around to Robinson. And they push him out just as he gets back to the line. Second down coming up.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
2nd and 10 now. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is. Because that QB and tight end, they got that ball out in a hurry.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Trying one here with Robinson. Ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one. And the effort brings up 4th down.
A loss of a yard brings up 4th down.
So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. Back for our 2nd quarter. It's Falcons football. And they are passing on the field goal attempt. They're going for this on 4th down. Trying for it with Penix. Escapes out to the left. He's running for it. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. The right call came in at the right time. Give him 9 yards and a successful conversion on 4th. On 1st down, here's Penix. Finds his back, it's Robinson. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And when the veteran QB said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're the premium in this league.
Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down. But instead, they move the chains. And that is one disheartening look on that defense.
So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. The throw is caught. And he's going to be just inside the 10 before he goes out.
There's heat. That blitz coming off the snap. That QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. So now on fourth down, the Falcons electing to send Young Hui Koo after the field goal. A very short kick here from the right half. Koo able to put it through. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Shaheed now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Street. Ready.
And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. 16 yards on the play. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Quick throw to the left is complete. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 20. That's another
Hey,
Saints
check that. Street.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create a tackle for loss.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Shotgun snap now to Willis. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
That's good for another Saints. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Good reaction to the RPO. They're going to get to him behind the line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Tackled back at the 33-yard line.
Second and 15. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
That's another Saints first down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
18 Cardinal. Go.
From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Warriors 70. Ready.
Second and 10. Here's Willis. Short pass brought in. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a second quarter lead. Brooking adds the extra point. And the Saints take a 4-point lead.
14. Falcons 10.
Reed now to kick this one away. Here's Jamal Agnew on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Falcons take over first and 10. At their own
And about ready to go now. First and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. We'll cobble together a yard there. Justin Reed with the tackle.
This offense has now left some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
From the 24. And the Saints came marching home, and they dropped him. Offense up to the line fast. Penix facing a 3rd and long. Dumps it off to Robinson. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. They'll punch it away again. Bradley Pinion headed back out. And he'll try to have his second punt top his first one. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Okay,
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up.
rig alert, rig alert. Mustang 19.
Here's Willis to the air. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, so this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet somewhere to throw that ball away safely. Oh my gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
To the right, pulled in by Palmer. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still 4th down.
An 8-yard gain. It's 4th down.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready.
They're going for this. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense. Get one more stop to get off the field, and it's exactly what they did.
Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Making the stop that time, Kool-Aid McKinstry.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. From the 38. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And they will score. It's an 11 touchdown. The Falcons take the lead just before halftime. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Extra point by Q is up and good. And the Falcons push their lead to 3.
Saints 14.
Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. Shaheed now to return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Rockies tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got 1st down here, but just 18 seconds to work with.
Ready. Cowboy. Ready.
Willis now. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. The Saints calling for a timeout, so they're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Only need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is 2nd and inches. Working from the gun, it's Willis. Buys time, rolling right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Looking to throw. Chased out to his right. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Wow, they must really trust this guy's range. He's out for what would be a very long field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. A great effort not rewarded. That punches the crossbar and bounces backward. And they are unable to tie up this contest. Now to kick this one away. Here's Agnew on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Starting the half with Robinson. And he is caught and sent out well behind that line of scrimmage. So 2nd long coming.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line with this defense.
Big game downfield. And all the way across midfield before he's brought down. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there, and a new set of downs.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Penix now on 1st down. Hauled in by Mooney, left side. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Penix working from the gun. Hits him on the in route. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
We saw his guys pick up the blitz. We felt them pick it up anyway if we wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Penix throwing, 3rd and 2. That one complete to Pitts. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
New set of downs for him at the 38. On 1st down, here's Penix. Back to Pitts it goes. And he gets a small chunk there before he's touched down.
Well, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
And again, it's Penix. Forced out to his right. No one open, it looks like, so he's just going to chuck this to a different pair.
Look at the coverage on that play, kid. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
It's Algier on 3rd. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks instead. The defense is energized with that stop.
running for it. Here's Algier. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. It's a 13-yard pickup, and no worry at all on their side for being able to reach that marker on 4th down. That was impressive.
First down.
Working inside the red zone. On the move, headed right. He tucks it and takes off. Ooh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up 1st and goal.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
And he'll go down. The Saints make the play. Working quickly here. Another try following the sack. Has it in close. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons grow the lead coming out of halftime.
Touchdown, Atlanta.
Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchback.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up.
Bronco 80.
Shotgun snap now to Willis. Rolling left, buying some time. Throwing on the run. They connect on the deep shot. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Check, 3, go.
He's within striking distance. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints start the second half with some needed points. They broke out the design, run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it. Because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Beginning on the ground with Algier. He's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's won't come on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here's 2nd and 7. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
Those routes across the field become oh so dangerous the longer that play progresses. It gives him more time to get free, wiggle away from that man-to-man coverage. With enough time, it's almost inevitable he'll find enough space for a completion.
Complete out to the right side. And they're going to be fumbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Throwing for the pistol, Penix. Getting out to his left. Now here he goes. Gets him close to 8 on that effort. Nice slide at the end. That brings up third down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's the Falcons with the football. They're leading, but not by a ton. And the Saints go in nickel, 3rd down. Algier running behind center. And he hits a wall, stops at a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A gain of a yard. It's now 4th down.
The pass on that long field goal would have been 55 yards. They're going for this. Trying for it with Penix. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Gronk, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
These 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Kamara now on 1st and 10. Going to take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That's such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Decided to keep it, but couldn't escape the pressure there. They catch it behind the line. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Check.
Kamara running out of the gun. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down. Offense in the hurry up here.
An 8-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. It's on target to Johnson. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They run it from the gun with Kamara. No one around. He's got space. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a 4th quarter lead. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. Ruby's extra point is good. And the Saints take a 4-point lead.
Makes the score Saints 28, Falcons 24.
Reed now to kick this one away. McLeod now returning it. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
Throwing now on 1st down. Penix escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. He brings up 2nd down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left is to throw it away.
Penix to throw again on 2nd. Right side, reeled in by Pitts. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It goes to the hurry-up offense here.
A 10-yard loss on the play. It's
Looking to throw. It's complete to Robinson. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They strike for 23 yards. And it's good for an Atlanta first down. Penix here from the gun. And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a fourth-quarter lead. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. On the return, here's Jones. Now bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's first and 10. Shotgun snap to Shuck. Throw left side, finds Johnson. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Shuck with a quick toss out wide. By a man, and now he's in the clear. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a fourth-quarter lead. A chance to take their lead beyond a field goal on this point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Saints take a 4-point lead.
Saints 35, Falcons 31.
Reed now to kick this one away. Here's Agnew on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. And that'll put him up across the 35-yard line as they begin the series.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level, they want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
Short pass brought in. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back who shows he's adept at catching it as well.
And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, kid, if you want to take your shots. Some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Penix on first down. Soon, Pitts has another. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. They're set up at the 35 now.
First down
toss now to Robinson. He's able to manage a couple on that run.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. It's a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Falcons leading 4 points. Second down now, 7 to go. From the 32. Connection made to Beckham. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line of gain. The Saints add a 5th defensive back here. 3rd down coming up. Shotgun snap, again to Robinson. And he won't get back to the line, Ron. They needed 1, but they're going to lose 1 on that play. It's 4th down. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Desperation time here on 4th. That one complete to Pitts. They're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the 1st down.
You know I love the language of football. Just the terminology that comes with it. It's all new language out there. But in many playbooks, Kate, that's called cross-country. It speaks for itself. You got to run from one spot all the way across the field. Those two did it very well.
Here he is to throw. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Ball on the 16. It's 2nd and 10. Setting up to pass. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Throwing now. And that's a touchdown. The catch is made, and they lead just before the end of this game.
Touchdown, Atlanta.
So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything we could have won. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. On the return, here's Jones. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. It's caught right side by Johnson. He reaches the sideline, clock stops, but the defense holds him to a gain of maybe 6 or 7. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Back to throw. And Johnson once more. And he secures the 1st down before stopping the clock. 26 seconds to go. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. All their timeouts left, but not much time itself. It's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Willis. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but it's still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. Once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
To throw again here, it's Shuck. Dump off caught by his back. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
This is outside of field goal range, so no choice but to go for it here. He's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. The defender there to take him out just short of it.
Which is awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Man, this has been such a great game. Nobody's ready for it to end just yet. After 4 quarters, we're headed to overtime. And in overtime here, Brock, I know you love this one. A touchdown, no longer an instant victory. No matter the outcome of that opening series, the other side gets the football with a chance to then tie or win it. And if we're tied after those 2 drives, we'll play on until there's another score or time expires. It's a new look to NFL overtime. Let's see how this plays out as we get underway with some bonus football. McLeod now returning it. And he won't get to the 20. Out of bounds just before it around the 18-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. First throw of overtime now. Couldn't find a completion on first down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Chance to take the lead and set themselves up for a win. Gotta make this count as they come up on second down. Penix working from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
They need 2 here on this third down if they want to keep this opening drive of OT going. From the shotgun, Penix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. That one intended for Drake London. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Penix is going to throw again. He's got it to his running back. And he's He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the result. A big gain. They got 15 and the first. It's Penix yet again. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Certainly got to pick your shots. When to be aggressive defensively, Kate, when you get here to overtime. You send a blitz, it better get home. It better have an effect, and that time it did, forcing the incompletion.
It's Cousins once more. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for Bijan Robinson that time out of the backfield. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
10 yards to go.
Now Cousins again. Connects on the crosser. He pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
On 1st and 10, it's Cousins. Finally lets this one go deep. He's got it inside the 10. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons claim a 6-point lead. Drake London with the touchdown. The extra point is good, and that's a big one. Now their defense just has to defend a 7-point lead here in overtime.
Saints on 38. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Well, in past years, this game would have been over on that score. But starting this year, their opponents get to respond as we are back underway. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Now he gets a shot here in overtime. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one doesn't go far.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
And 6 yards to go.
Looking to throw it. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. This is it, Brock. Make or break right here. Overtime rules gave them a chance to go touchdown for touchdown. But if they don't come through on this 4th down, they have wasted that chance.
And they're humans down there. They're not robots. They know exactly what these circumstances are, but this is also, Kate, where you tell yourself, just do your job. Just do what you have been trained to do. You can't make it more and bigger than it is, or else they're going to fail.
And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully, and now they turn it over on downs. So the Falcons will fly home with a win on the road. And it took some extra effort, Brock, some bonus football before they were finally able to separate from the opposition and earn that hard-fought victory. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. A well-earned win for the Falcons as we say so long from New Orleans.
defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector, shortened it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow with a blonde who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul. So fly, I can walk in any spot, every be soaking. From a time when was stronger, today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever. Before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shocked them like real